Hello everyone, and welcome to Still Moments. Today, we're bringing you a warm and meaningful story. It's a story about discovering your own strengths, understanding others, and learning how dedication can quietly shape success. Along the way, you'll also hear simple English, natural expressions, and ideas you can use in your own life. So take a deep breath, relax, and stay with us until the end. Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful town, there lived a family in a quiet corner of the city. They had a 12-year-old son named David. David was in 6th grade, full of energy, and always happiest when he was outdoors. His favorite thing in the world was soccer. Almost every afternoon, after finishing his homework, David would run to the nearby public field and practice for hours. He'd be dribbling, passing, and shooting goals until the sun began to set. One afternoon, however, David came home from school very quiet. Instead of rushing outside, he dropped his backpack, sat on the couch, and stared at his math book with frustration. He sighed, leaned back, and closed the book without reading a single page. His father, who had just finished watering the garden, noticed something was wrong. He sat beside David and gently asked, "What's on your mind, son?" David hesitated, then finally spoke. "I got a bad grade in math today," he said. "But that's not the worst part," he added quietly. "My friend Matt, he always gets great scores in math. No matter how hard I try, I can never catch up to him." David looked down, feeling small and discouraged. His father listened carefully, then stood up and brought David a glass of water. "Let's talk outside," he said calmly. They walked into the backyard, where tall trees provided shade, and the air felt peaceful and still. After a short silence, David's father said, "Son, today I want to teach you 3 lessons. These lessons won't come from books, they'll come from experience." David looked curious. "Okay, Dad," he said. "I'm listening." "Tomorrow," his father said, "I want you to invite Matt to play soccer with you." David nodded, slightly confused, but excited. The next day, the sky was bright and clear. After school, David invited Matt to the soccer field. They played together with a group of friends. As expected, David played confidently. He scored goals, controlled the ball, and moved easily across the field. Matt tried his best, but soccer wasn't his strength. He missed passes, lost control of the ball, and often stood unsure of where to go. Still, everyone laughed and enjoyed the game. Later that evening, David rushed home. "Dad," he said, "I played soccer with Matt." "And?" his father asked. David explained everything: his goals, Matt's struggles, and how different they were on the field. His father smiled. "Here's your first lesson," he said. "Matt isn't great at soccer, but he is great at math. You struggle with math, but you shine in soccer. Everyone has different strengths, and that's not a weakness. That's how life works." David felt something shift inside him. For the first time, he didn't feel angry at Matt. He felt understanding. The next day, his father gave him another challenge. "Watch Matt carefully at school," he said. "Notice how often he works with numbers." David paid attention. He noticed Matt solving problems during breaks, counting change at lunch, playing number games, even counting steps while walking. That evening, David shared everything with his father. His father nodded. "That's lesson number 2, he said. "Matt is good at math because he practices it constantly. You're good at soccer for the same reason." Skill grows where attention goes. David smiled. He realized improvement wasn't magic, it was repetition. Finally, his father asked, "How much better do you think Matt is at math than you?" David thought for a moment. "Maybe 3 times better," he said. "Then tomorrow," his father replied, "study math 3 times harder than usual." The next day after school, David sat at his desk. He studied for 1 hour, then 2, then 3. His head started to ache. His eyes grew heavy. Without realizing it, he fell asleep at his desk. That evening, his father gently woke him. David felt embarrassed. "I'm sorry, Dad," he said. "I tried, but I couldn't finish." His father placed a hand on his shoulder. "That," he said softly, "is the final lesson. When you force yourself to master something you don't enjoy, discipline feels heavy. But when you love what you're doing, discipline feels natural." He paused, then added, if you want to become great at something, either do what you love or learn to love what you do. Dabi nodded, his heart full of clarity. He promised to remember these lessons about strengths, practice, and passion. And so, today we learned that success doesn't come from comparison, but from understanding ourselves. Remember, learning English, just like learning life, becomes easier when you practice regularly. Thank you for listening. If this story helped you, make sure to like, share, and comment. And I'll see you in the next Wordy Tale story where we continue learning together.